Okay, guys. Since we have talked about uh, fundamentals of drawing sheets, drawing scaling, we will talk about lines. So, for the representation of line in AutoCAD or CAD, simply CAD, there are different lines. Lines are always different. Different to represent different features. Different features. So how different lines are created, different lines in computer aided system or computer aided design are created using varying layer thickness, uh, varying layer and changing the thickness, make it continuous, discontinuous, or we use aid of computerized sketching tools. But for the paper drawing, we use different kinds of pencils, different types of pencils. uh, HB is hard as well as black. It increases the B value, which is blackness. It decreases the P value, which is hardness. So if we, it will be dim but very engraved if it is a very hard pencil. If it is, it will be very black. Uh, if it is a very black pencil, it is coded in 4H or 2H or SB or 2B or simply 4B. These are the types of pencils for representing different types of lines. So, what are the different types of lines then? The very first thing is visible outline. What is a visible outline? If I observe a cylinder from the top, if I observe the cylinder, okay, pardon my drawing, but if I observe a cylinder from top, I will, from top, I will observe that there is a circle. This outline is known as visible outline. So it will be continuous line. It will be a continuous line, and it will be a thick line. They like this. This is a visible outline. So we use a very black pencil for this. We use very black, like to be okay. Second type of line is hidden edge line. Edge line. If we have a cylinder and here is a hole in it, okay, or simply okay, here is a hole in it, and I look it from this side. I look, this will look like, sorry, this is a straight line. uh, the inner holes will be represented in this kind of line. This is known as hidden edge line. Hidden edge line, this is known as visible outline. So this hidden edge line is very uniform. Okay, this is a uniform thickness, uniform sized, and this is a medium broken line, not very thick, not very black, sorry. It is a medium broken line, hidden edge line. uh, for we use center line. This is the wrong representation of the cylinder, because this can be a representation of cuboid. Cuboid having a hole in it, rectangular hole in it. If I look at this from this side, this will also represent like this. How to differentiate it from a cylinder? We need to draw a center line. Center line is, this is known as center line. Center line is non-uniform broken line. That was a uniform broken line, but it is non-uniform broken line. Non-uniform broken line is center line. So uh, why the lines are necessary? uh, Lines are necessary to represent the drawing, and center lines especially is necessary to transfer the center, uh, to transfer the center. uh, this center, if I want to make the top view from this of this cylinder, uh, sorry, I will transfer the center line. I will make assume I will take the point where I want to uh, make the front top view. Sorry, only then I will make it. Yeah, this is my top view. Also, our fourth kind of line. Our fourth kind of line is construction line. Construction line. So, what is a construction line? There are different types of construction line. We use different lines to aid our constructions. For example, I have used uh, okay, we can use center line in terms of cylinder, but in terms of this cuboid, if I want to make the top view from the front view, okay, so this is our front view. So I want to make it top view in the bottom. So what I do is I'll draw extension line from the visible outline. I will take a point, make the margin, and I will define the lens. And I will create it. So these lines are known as construction lines. This is a projection. This construction line is known as projection line because we have projected a view into another kind of view using a line. And this line is a very thin line because we don't need it displayed on the paper. We can use hard pencils. First is projection line. Our second line is for dimensioning the paper. The dimensioning this front view, I use a extension line. Second type of construction line is extension line, and third is this is the dimension line. This if this is 30, this is the dimension line. Projection line, extension line, dimensional line, all are construction lines. And our fourth, okay, fifth kind of line is cutting plane or section line. What is a section line? If there is a drawing, there is a system, there is a complex system, and we need a detailing of the complex system. Then, uh, then let us assume this cylinder also. Okay, so if I take a plane and I cut the plane using cut the cylinder using the plane like this, then it will create, sorry, like this. Okay, it will cut the cylinder exactly in half, and this this is a plane. Of course, plane has not a definite length and breadth, but I am constraining the plane like this. So this part, this arrow, okay, section line is similar to the center line. Okay, okay, so this representation, this part is removed. Below the arrow is removed, and above arrow is presented there. So if I want to make the drawing of this view, it will look like this. This is our cross section, and it will be a visible outline because we see this. Okay, this is our front view, and this line is our section line. Next kind of line, this section line is also known as cutting plane line because we have used plane to cut the section, and we view the plane from the top, so it looks like line, and this line is represented as section line or cutting plane line. uh, Next is short break line. If there is a very long uh, if there is a sheet of paper and we have a line relative to other dimension, that line is more than the length of sheet of paper, not very long, more than the length of sheet of paper. Let us assume this is a bar, so we represent the bar using this line like this, but we give the dimension, exact dimension what it is. If it is assume 1000 mm, we give the dimension of 1000 mm. There will be an extension line and there will be a dimension line. Okay, so this break line is not short break line, it is in dimension. This is represented as this is a short break line. There is a long break line. Long break line is used if the length is very very long, and it is represented as like this. Okay, it is represented like this, not like this. Okay, this is our long break line, or it is simply represented as this. This is our long break line, and this is used for very long um, lines. Second is our dimension. Let's talk about, this is all about lines. We will talk about dimensions from here. So why is dimension necessary? It's necessary to quantify the length, quantify the size of the drawing. Okay, relative to scaling, it is dimension are necessary to quantify the size, to make what, to fully define the sketch. Okay, so there are different types of okay, we have used we have known about, like if this is a rectangle, we known about this is the extension line and this is the dimension line. This is known as offset, because we don't directly join the extension line to the drawing or visible outline, and this is known as dimension line. This is the extension line. So there are two way of dimensioning any drawing. One is our align type, one is unidirectional type. In align type, the horizontal dimension is written like this, and 30 will is written, if this is a 30 or 60, it is written exactly upper from the line here in the middle. If it is vertical, it is written like this 60. But in unidirectional case, horizontal is written like this and vertical like this. Okay, so you guys know what is line and what is unidirectional. But in case of the circle, if we specify the diameter, okay, sorry, okay, this is the diameter of assuming 20 diameter. This line is known as legend. Okay, legend. Okay, this is all about dimensions and types of line. We will talk about types of projection in the next video.